start. First of all, thank you to be here with us tonight, presenting Skyroo Arabians. I try to give a little explanation of to all our guests, but of course, my first question to you is, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I mean, my name's Dean Rees-Gibbs, and I'm representing Skyroo Arabians. And you know, it's a family stud, so that's Skyroo Arabians stud. And then I started my own venture with Skyroo Arabians Center, trying to involve others and collaborate with other breeders here within South Africa. So yeah, it's just been a a bit of everything, but our main focus is our home stud, our family stud, and trying to create something special.
It's a family passion. Your passion for the Arabian horses comes from your family, correct?
Yes, well, me and my father share the same passion, either unfortunately or fortunately, but yeah, we have the same sort of dedication and commitment to horses in general. And I started with Arabian horses myself. Yeah, through like I was doing endurance races, and they mostly use the Arabian breed. So then I fell in love with the Arabian breed, and that's how we got involved.
Well, tell me about it. I breed Arabian as well with my father, and I got it from my father, and it's hey, let's see if it's good or not, but we love it. So what to do?
Yeah, no, of course. It's in the genes. It can be
exactly.
Thing, so,
tell me more also about the situation of Arabian horses in South Africa. How is it? You have a lot of breeders. It's very popular. Can you tell me more about it?
I would say you have quite a tight-knit community. Not a lot of breeders, so it's not too extensive. But you have a lot of passionate breeders that love the breed and they like to continue breeding. I mean, a lot of breeders do breed for more, of a functional horse, performance horse, riding horses. So this is where like studs like myself, there's only a select few that want to change and breed, show quality horses. So yeah, there's a lot of riding Arabians and there's a lot of performance classes, English pleasure, hunter pleasure, and endurance. But for show quality, there's not a lot.
And what type of horses are you breeding? You are selecting only show horses, or you also breed for performances?
So how we started was, more for performance, but we've obviously ventured into show quality, and that's where our main focus is at the moment is show quality. That's what we've decided on. So, but incorporating the two styles has been quite beneficial. So
I'm sure you have some good legs and good movement and good bodies.
Yeah, we love the bodies.
And tell me about tell me more about your breeding program. Which are the lines that you actually selected if you for your breeding program to start breeding for show?
Yeah, so I mean, we've been breeding for about 10 years. I mean, we've had horses before, but just for riding and all these, leisure aspects. But we've been breeding for about 10 years. I mean, I used to like work on thoroughbred racehorse studs. So that's where I grew a passion for breeding. And then when we started with Arabians, we started with more Spanish style, classic type horses. But it was a solid foundation for us. And then we kind of, developed from there. And I would say the Spanish, foundation was good, and we stick to this. We love Spanish style and classic type horses, but we've incorporated a lot of like Egyptian now with Barrage AA that we've imported from Ariella, from Israel. And we like the type, we like the style. And I think this combination, it works when you obviously make the right choices and you select the right mares for the stallion. And it's, so Spanish Egyptian is more our sort of strains and our lines that we gravitate towards, I would say. With some outside, I mean, we do use a lot of like other lines outside stallions as outcrosses, but I would say foundation.
This was my next question, because I searched a bit about you and I know that you are a lover of outcross. Can you tell me why?
Yeah. I mean, I call it as an outcross because, I know a lot of studs that like to breed the same thing, sticking to the same, sort of pedigrees, like line breeding. And of course, if you like a certain style, this is good. But my focus is to, cross out to something different. Depends what you want to fix or what you want to change. I think you need to incorporate something different to, obviously get that as an end result. So I just say outcross, just different pedigrees, different styles and types, and to incorporate that into your program to make a change for the better.
This year, tell me, which is the horse that you are most proud about that you bred?
This year, I mean, it's been quite a mix. We've included quite a lot of different mares in our program. Within the last 2 years, I would say, because we brought Barrage in and we put him onto some of our a select few mares of ours, and we bred some very nice fillies out of them. And what we did was, we bred our first straight Egyptian filly. We leased a mare from a local breeder, a mare by 𝐸 𝐸 Al-Maram daughter. So this nicks with the 𝐸 pedigree going to Imperial Indal. So we were very happy with that. And then we also incorporated an 𝐈𝐍𝐒𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐑 daughter. 𝐈𝐍𝐒𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐑, the dam line goes to Al Perfecto, so also Spanish. And we also included her Ibn Farid daughter, and they bred two beautiful fillies for us. And we also have a small breeding program in Europe. So we've got straight Egyptian mare that side, an Alayel daughter. And we just recently got an 𝐈𝐍𝐻𝐒 Monestioni daughter that came across from the UK. So yeah, we haven't really revealed anything about her. It's been quite a process getting her over the border and the export and import and everything.
That you have
quite strenuous.
In Europe, are you thinking to show them or you keep them only for breeding?
Only for breeding. So it's like we just set up a small breeding program that side because we have the stallions available to us, and we'll keep them there for now, and then maybe they'll come back when we decide they need to come home. We're also expanding things on the farm and developing our facility. So yeah,
and tell me about your motto. I know you have a motto at the farm and that you prefer quality rather than quantity. Tell me something about it.
Oh, yeah. So we don't want to breed, a lot of horses. We want to be very selective, and we want to choose, certain combinations that we feel that will work. So we keep our numbers down. And the whole point of breeding is to better the future generation and to better the quality of the horse. So we don't want to just multiply. We want to breed something that is, going to have longevity and add and impact, the industry as a whole, and add to what we're all trying to create as a beautiful, functional horse. So yeah, a lot of research and a lot of, effort goes into our combinations and how we breed and who we breed with what.
You told me that before that you are actually making the facility a little bit bigger and improving it. And as you told us at the beginning, yes, you breed horses, but you are also developing a training facility for other breeders in South Africa. So can you tell me more about this?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm quite a young breeder myself. So while breeding with the family, I've opened, my doors, and I've incorporated other studs to use my services, and I've been involved with other breeders, helping them. And I've grown a lot doing it myself. So we do everything, ourselves on my farm. And then through learning and, trial and error and experience, I'm able to assist other breeders as much as I can, as much as possible. Because we're quite limited, down south here in South Africa, we're quite limited we don't have the trainers, we don't have the certain expertise that you will find in like the US or Europe or the Middle East. So yeah, that was something that I took onto myself, and yeah, it's been good. It's been great. It's fun, you also meet people and you enjoy everything together, the same passions, you meet like-minded people.
Amazing. So, this is so nice. How old are you? Can I ask you? Ah, that's great.
I'm 30.
We're the same age, so I feel you.
Okay.
That's very, very, very nice. Applause to you, because we need the young breeder, we need the young people that actually take, the chance to do something for this business. So, do you have any young breeder in South Africa?
Yeah. Not a lot as well. There's a lot of family farms, I would say, because a lot of the farmers have horses, because they use them on their farms with their sheep or cattle or livestock. And the kids will generally, also gravitate towards riding horses. But to breed, a certain type and quality, there's not a lot of youth, striving for that. You have to be super dedicated. I mean, I'm sure and it's quite tough. It's not so easy to achieve the results that everyone wants to achieve. But yeah, there's not too many young breeders such as myself in South Africa. But a lot of young people riding and enjoying.
But that's already something, because of course to breed and to take care of a farm, it's a massive job, and we know that. it's a daily constant
Yeah.
job. It's very difficult to live and so hard. But at least we have a lot of young people that like to ride Arabian horses. This is already solved for something interesting.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of young, youth involved in like show jumping and dressage and, riding disciplines, I would say, more than breeding Arabian horses.
Well, that's something. As far as it's horses is fine. So I want to thank you so much for being here with us tonight. It's very, very interesting to be able to talk to you and to know something more about the South African breeders and your farm, your training center.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It's really my pleasure. If you have some promotional, like some pictures or some videos or whatever, if you just want to take a little video with your phone, please send it to me so that we can share next day something more about your farm and we can make people discover more about Skyroo Arabians. Okay.
We will do so.
Thank you so much. I wish you a very good evening and thank you for your time.
Yes, you too.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.